Okay, here it is, guys. So it's Saturday, and before we go grocery shopping, before we go to Whole Foods, I figured I should put some lentil soup in the slow cooker so I don't have to worry about dinner. Half an onion, 2 cloves of garlic. This is a big chunk of ginger. I'm going to use about that much, and 1 tomato, and those are tomatoes that we usually have for lunch that we didn't use. A little sad, you can see right here, but they will be perfect in the soup. I have some coconut milk, 1 cup of red lentil, leftover chicken broth. If you don't have chicken broth, just use water. That's what I usually do. And also curry powder in here. I'm going to chop everything now. Okay, so this is my ginger, and you can hear like everybody saying peel your ginger or use a spoon and just scrape the skin. I mean, I don't care about all that nonsense. My parents, my whole life, you just grate it. And you can eat the skin. It's just all fine. So we'll do that. And if you do the same thing with the garlic, just grate it. I mean, you can chop it if you want, but I find grating it is so much. So I just do with my phone on, so I feel really fancy right now. With that, I don't have to hold my phone. Hopefully I know how to work this thing. And just bear with me. So I grated all my garlic. And just so easy. You don't have to chop anything up. And that's that. So when I said the slow cooker, I'm just using the slow cooker function in it, and so I can saute stuff and then turn it on and forget about it while we go shopping. And so let's do that. So for the curry powder, you can use any curry powder you want. I'm only adding about half a teaspoon, maybe 1 teaspoon to it. You won't taste the curry flavor. It's just kind of like, it won't be strong. It'll just be like, oh, what is that? It's like a little something. And then the coconut milk will make everything nice and creamy. It'll just be really good. If you have never had coconut milk or like coconut milk, when you add it to the whole thing, it'd be nice and creamy. It'd be a nice introduction to curry if you've never had curry. I turned my Instant Pot on. There was a little water in it. You can hear it sizzle. Oh, here it goes. I totally should have wiped that. I don't know. Do I want to? Just let it go. Do it. Olive oil and onion and garlic and ginger. Let that go just a little bit. It smells so good. Smells amazing. And what is that? Half a teaspoon. Heap half a teaspoon of curry powder. And you have to mix it fast. You don't want the curry powder to burn. The red lentils. Mix it. Such a pretty soup. We're also going to have this with some naan. And now you can add however much liquid you want, because the red lentils definitely make everything nice and thick. Okay, that looks about good for me. And if you notice, I haven't added any salt or pepper. I'm going to wait until everything is cooked, and then I can taste the chicken broth. Even though it's low sodium, let me show you, low sodium, it still has a little bit of salt, and you just want to make sure it doesn't get too salty. And you can just season it right before you start. On the screen, the soup look like it's white with a little, with the tomato throughout. It's actually yellow in real life. Nice shade of yellow. And now I'm going to put this on high for about 4 hours. Go to Whole Foods. stopped at World Market to try to get something for Mother's Day. What we got from Whole Foods, some coffee. This was on sale. Got the regular Alfredo and the roasted garlic one. Jenny's ice cream, which is a must. This one's for Cliff, and this one is my favorite. Some of that peach iced tea. It's so good. And this is for, you know, when I want to snack and stuff, or put in a salad, cook it in the air fryer. Some chicken, because I'm taking that to my lawn. Some ham, some bread, and loads of flowers. This is what we got at World Market. I mean, just snacks. I love to get those snacks there. We got this. I don't even know how to say this, so I'm not going to try. How do you think? What do you think this is called? No, Turkish Delight. I don't know what this is, but I've heard about it, so I'm excited to try it. And of course, you have to get the shortbread. And some gummies. This peanut butter cup. Some more chocolate. That's for Cliff's grandpa. And a cup, if I can get it. And this is the cup we got. I'm going to use this cup as a vase and make a bouquet for his grandmother for tomorrow. This is what our lentil soup looks like. Nice and thick. It smells amazing. So one thing about the naan, this is what I got. It's really small and cute and delicious. I usually keep it in the fridge, and if I don't get to eat all of it, I'll switch it and put it in the freezer. But don't put this in the microwave. You will not get the full flavor of this and how you're supposed to eat it. This needs to be warmed up in a non-stick pan with butter until both sides gets nice and golden, seep through, and this is how you're supposed to eat it. Smell of brown butter. Delicious. Oh, look, it's ready.